Back to the Future 4 not happening. It's very unlikely that we'll ever get another Back to the Future movie, since the trilogy ended perfectly, with Marty getting his happy ending and Doc getting his happy ending. Also, with Michael J. Fox having Parkinson's, it would be very difficult for Michael J. Fox to reprise his role as Marty McFly. However, if they did make a Back to the Future 4, I think they should center it around Doc Brown. Maybe have his wife Clara Clayton in there too. And maybe show what his kids are about. I mean, I thought about this for a while. You don't necessarily have to make a Back to the Future movie with Marty McFly. Because, in my opinion, I think his story was wrapped up at the end of 3. But it seems like that Doc Brown was still had a story to tell with his new family, time traveling everywhere. Back to the Future Part 3 ends with Doc Brown getting into his time traveling train with his family as Marty and Jennifer wave goodbye. And in my opinion, if they were going to make a 4th movie, I think it should pick up right where the start, like right where this ended, just like the other previous 2 movies did with the opening sequence. Obviously, his kids, Jules and Vern, at this point in 2024, would be all grown up. So they would have to recast them, but it wouldn't really matter anyway, because they had like less than a minute of screen time. So what will the story be? I can see Jules and Vern, after Doc warns them many times not to touch anything in the train, they get themselves either stuck in the future or the past. I would say the future, and it's up to Doc and Clara to go rescue Jules and Vern from that time period. I mean, you can do a lot with this. I mean, you said you don't really necessarily need Marty McFly in this movie. You can have Michael J. Fox maybe make a cameo. Of course, you would have to have Tom Wilson as some sort of bad guy in the future. I could see that. Maybe you have Griff, Biff's grandson Griff, as his grandson that was in Back to the Future Part 2. You can have him as the bad guy in this one, as like this evil billionaire, and somehow Jules and Vern stumble upon his plot. I don't know. I'm just going on a rant here. But that's just my thoughts. I hope Back to the Future stays only a trilogy, and I hope they never remake it. Never. I hope they never remake Back to the Future. But if they were ever to make a sequel, I would hope it goes something like that. But who knows? Who knows what the future may hold. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want me to do a more in-depth video on this, let me know in the comments down below. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. But that's the end of the video, and I'll see you next time.